Hi, Congressman.
How are you?
Very good, thank you.
Boss, how you doing? Good. Good. How are you? Not bad, sir. Welcome back. Hey, congratulations. Good to see you, Ryan. You right here to the right. To the right? Yep, in the outside. How are you doing?
There he is. All right. We have our annual meeting. This is Diane Stone, our director. Nice to see you. Nice to see you.
Good to see you. How are you doing?
Good to see you.
Hi, how are you?
Yes, sir.
Thank you for taking my question, Representative Larson. By the way, my mother's going through some health care issues right now. She's on Medicare, and I like you hope she lives forever. So I hope your mother lives forever also. Just a quick comment on your point about tax levels during the Clinton era. If we're going to return to tax revenues in the Clinton era after tax rates, I would also like to see spending go back to where they were during the Clinton era.
Yeah.
I think that one of the quickest ways we can do that is end the two wars that were involved in. And all we have to do is pull back the tax cuts just slightly, and we have more than ample revenue. And then I do think, though, every time government should be focused on squeezing out the inefficiencies. One of the things that has me heartened by this, for those that don't believe that we can bring this under control, is the technology that's available to us. When we had the CMS, the person in charge of CMS, who is the administrator for Medicare, came up here, healthier outcomes lead to lower costs. Prevention, screening, taking care of people, health information IT, so one wing of the hospital knows what the other. Having to come back again, extended stays in the hospital, drives the cost up. So all of these things, defensive medicine. And if we can work with the docs, and this is where the gentleman left, I want to work with Paul Ryan, is work with the docs, work with the hospitals, get this, but bring these costs under control. My key point is don't balance it on the backs of the people.
If you're looking at Medicare as a reimbursement program, I think that's a fundamental flaw in how the program is supposed to work. What Medicare was intended to do was to provide quality health care to our aging population, to our senior citizens. If you look at Medicare as a reimbursement program, you can never control costs because all you're trying to do is to reimburse rather than improve the quality of care, improve studies, improve. If a doctor is charging $100 for a chest x-ray, and he's going to get $50 from Medicare, what's he going to do? He's going to say, all right, I'm going to order the chest x-ray. While we're here, let's do a reflex test. While we're here, why don't we send you out for a CT? You put all of those things together, instead of a quality care outcome of $100 reimbursed to that doctor, you're not paying thousands of dollars for unnecessary tests because the doctor's trying to recover his costs. So when you're looking at a program as a reimbursement program rather than as a healthcare system, you're never going to control your costs.
Well, I think we're saying the same thing, just saying it differently. It is a reimbursement program. The doctor does get reimbursed. But to your point, how does the patient who walks in there, who wants to be taken care of, he's at the, he paid into a system, he's relying on his government, and listen, Medicare's only been around since 1965, and before that.
I wasn't around then.
Yeah.
I'm hoping to be around. I'm hoping when I'm ready for it.
You'll probably be around a lot long after. But to your point, of course we have, and you have to work with those doctors. I mean, that's what it's all about. I mean, you take a look at our hospital structures and our doctor structures today. And then we have doctors operating outside of hospitals, and hospitals, it's a big business even within our hospitals. So I believe what you're saying, and I hope I'm getting this point across, that we want is the quality of the health. And what the CMS advocate said was to have a healthier outcome by recognizing that, okay, let's make sure that we're compensating doctors appropriately, but let's not go to the duplication of effort that we need that arises either from trying to make a buck or from defensive medicine practices or for inefficiencies in a program. You're in one wing of a hospital, you have records taken, you go to another wing, they don't have the records, you got to take the records again. All of it adds up and up and up. I'm heartened by the fact that I think technologically we can wring out a lot of these inefficiencies and in essence come up with the money to pay for the program. And I do believe that at the end of the day, as much as an anathema as people find paying a little bit more for something, that if you have the guarantee, and that's what the other thing that everyone has forgotten with the Ryan plan, that no longer is a guarantee. It is.
Medicare's not a guarantee.
You're on your own. Well, yes, it is.
No, it's not. It's a guarantee that they're going to be able to reimburse you. But as the CBO has already said and come out and stated recently, 40% of the doctors are expected to leave the Medicare program over the next 8 to 10 years. When you reduce the providers of that of those services by that much, two things necessarily happen: costs skyrocket and utilization decreases exponentially. And so what you're going to have is an unhealthier population paying more for their health care.
Provided that you are investing in the system and doing the wellness and doing all of the preventative medicine and capping the cost and doing all the things that will, A, keep docs in the system and make sure that you have a system that's a guarantee that works for all American citizens. Yes, sir. You've been very patient.
I have a question and also a comment or a suggestion.
Okay.
20 years ago, I sat in your office with a bunch of Cub Scouts, and you said you wanted to be a Major League ball player.
Now, some things don't work out. Few people here would have preferred I was in baseball.